So today I'm going to show you how to sew a single elastic on a ballet shoe. And so you're going to have your ballet shoe and it'll come with your elastic. So what you're going to need is a thread kit, and this is a Russian point thread kit. It includes a needle, thread, and scissors. I have bigger scissors because I think that's going to be easier for you to cut. A pencil, and then your shoes with your elastic. So I'm going to show you how to thread your needle. So you've got your needle and thread. You're going to just thread that. This thread is a little thicker than your average thread. Okay, so you're going to pull that through and give yourself quite a bit of thread to trim off, and you're going to double it. So you've got 2 pieces of thread. You want to pinch that into your fingers, wrap it around, roll it forward, and then pull the knot down. And then you've got a nice clean knot on the other end. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to start by sewing one side of this elastic. For a single elastic, you're going to sew it on the inside, and typically it's going to be near the seam, not quite on the seam, a little forward, about 3/4 of the way. You want it to be where the dancer's arch is, so you may want to try the shoe on and see where their natural arch bends. But you'll sew that on the inside, just in front of that seam, and you want to give yourself about 1 inch on the inside of the shoe. So you want to start your stitching on the top right corner. Try to avoid the drawstring, and you're going to pull that through and stitch all the way around through the elastic, all the way around down to the bottom. And you want to start with one side, and I'll show you why in a second here. You're going to go down the bottom, all the way across. Doesn't have to be beautiful, as long as it stays. And you're really just going through the top layer of the material so that you don't see the stitching on the other side of the shoe. Okay, so now that I've gone all the way around, you pull that thread back, and you've got a little bit of a gap here, so it's not attached to the top of the shoe. So you want to stitch just along the top of the shoe. Try to avoid the drawstring, because once you get that drawstring in there, it's hard to for it to stretch. So you want to go through the stitching across the top of the shoe. You really only need maybe 2 or 3 stitches. And then there you are. So now when you pull up, that's attached at the top. So turn that over, and then you've got to knot this. So you're going to go 1 more, and then we're going to make a knot. So pull that back. You're going to loop this around a few times, pull it until you make a knot, and then you're going to cut that off. Okay, so now we've got, now this is where you want to get your dancer to put their shoe on. Okay, so once the shoe is on your dancer, you're going to pull that across, and again, not too tight. You want to be snug, and then you're going to use your pencil to mark the top of the shoe, and then you can take that off and can continue stitching the shoe the same as the other side, just like that. And then you've got your single strap. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to stitch from the top right around and up, and then trim the excess off. And then again, you're going to stitch through the top of the shoe on the other side, and then you'll have a completed ballet slipper. The drawstring, I've already actually done the drawstring, but when you get your shoe, it's going to have a lot of drawstring. It's going to be about this much further. So what you want to do is put this on your dancer's foot, and you want to double knot the top of the drawstring, and then cut the excess off about an inch, not really more than that. So not too tight. Again, you don't want it constricting, but you want it snug so it fits like a sock. So you'll double knot that, and that way when they put the shoe on, that'll just go and tuck in on the inside. And that'll be your completed single strap ballet slipper when you're finished with the other side.